A recent survey stated that more than 3/4 of all landlords only owned a single property for rent. It goes without saying that a huge proportion of this sector will not fully understand the legalities involved in the renting of a property. As it is often difficult to know where to start, I will now go through some of the laws relating to the renting of a property. If the property has a mortgage, you need to ask your lender's permission before renting the property. You may have to switch to a buy-to-let mortgage. Similarly, if the property is leasehold or in shared ownership, you must get the freeholder or management company's consent. If your property has gas appliances, then it is illegal to let it without a gas safety certificate. All gas appliances must be certified and a certificate issued by a gas safe engineer, providing the tenants with a safe place to live. It is now illegal to market a property to let unless there is an up-to-date energy performance certificate. Prospective tenants must be provided with the EPC, which is valid for 10 years. Whilst there are no specific laws relating to smoke detectors, you could be held liable in the event of a fire. You should install at least one smoke detector on each floor in the hall and landing areas of the property. Ensure you have the right buildings and contents insurance. Normal insurance may not be adequate for your rental property. Speak to your insurance company to check this out, as if you make a claim, they may not honour the cover. Once tenants have been found, it is absolutely vital that you credit and reference check each tenant. Always ask for a guarantor for tenants who are on local housing authority. The law states that you must register the tenant's deposit with a tenant's deposit scheme within 28 days of receipt. You must inform your tenants in writing as to which scheme their deposit is being held by. Failing to do so will result in you not being able to serve a Section 21 notice and regaining possession of your property. The best credit checks and references in the world cannot predict a good tenant falling on bad times and not being able to pay their rent. Some letting agents can provide rent guarantee insurance. This insurance will take effect if for whatever reason your tenant stops paying. Some policies will also cover the cost of the eviction notices and court costs relating to the eviction. Obtain a proper tenancy agreement. A tenancy agreement is a legal binding document, and therefore you should ensure that you get an agreement drawn up by a solicitor or a regulated letting agent. Tenants need to be able to understand the agreement, so it should be written in plain English. You may wish to add additional clauses specific to your property. If they change their minds and stay in the property, you will be in breach of the contract with your new tenants and have to pay for alternative accommodation for them. These are just some of the aspects of letting that need to be taken into consideration. It is always advisable, until you learn the ropes, to use a reputable and qualified letting agent to guide you through the process. They are experienced in this area and they can save you a great deal of time and money.